Welcome, travellers, to today's broadcast where we will be jumping straight back into the world of Outriders. Now, first of all, I'm going to tell you something that you already know. I am an absolute nugget, an absolute tool. I have, not once but twice, deleted two different things happened. I deleted the recording of the one before the next episode. So the next episode that you'll see is actually following an episode that I'd recorded beforehand. So I'll round this episode off at a point where that episode will make sense in terms of you'll see the action screens that I am looking at and facing, and it'll make a lot more sense. So this is going to be a bit of an interlude between where we were and how I get to where I am in that episode. So it might be a little bit shorter, but it was really just to explain why there was a sudden jump in the story. So this is still in the main bit that we've been working through, so Rift Down, and this is all we've done so far. We've got 3 quests available: Reunion, Payback and Terra Infirma, and Reunion is asking us to, if we hover over it, speak with Jacob to leave for the first city. So we're going to do that, and before we go, I am going to... I'm not actually going to do anything here. There is a lesson I learned in the previous episode, which I will explain, but the previous episode is technically the next episode. I know it's a really weird paradox, is that the right use of the word, to be stuck in. But that's the nature of being in space, you know. We go through these time paradoxes, and ultimately we have the past being the future. It's weird, and it happens. But ultimately, I'm going to get you back to it. So, let's talk to Jacob, and I will go through all 3 of these options. So, first of all, what happened to the other Outriders?
What happened to everyone else? None of the other Outriders survived?
Well, you had front row seats for the shit show that started it all. You know, most of us were dead that first day. The few dozen that were left, they did what we came here to do. They fucking explored. Right. Who do you think died trying to figure out we couldn't leave this fucking valley?
Fair enough. And the second option was to say, how did you survive?
Why are you the only Outrider alive?
You think I was gonna explore this damn planet after what we saw? Fuck them. Let them have my badge. I didn't need to be an Outrider that bad anyway.
Okie dokie. Let's head out. So we are going to go to first city.
Just think.
And that will kickstart.
And again, Dobrowski has outdone himself.
Our ride.
Whoa. You managed to keep my truck working after all these years?
Well, I had to strip the AI systems, bypass the graphene cells, cost me 20 bottles of vodka and parts, but now I'll be able to run on anything. Diesel, turpentine, even fucking potatoes, if we could grow potatoes.
There's a certain person who's going to watch this who's going to laugh at that reference. I personally giggle at the AI reference because of this AI
Still got tunes.
Drives me crazy.
Hey, boss, we got no electronics. No tunes, no nothing. But somehow we make do.
I know. Forgot who she was, but she just seems to invite herself on board. She's got a thing for me, I don't know. Is she an Outrider? Or is she a powered thing? There was something about her. There was a thing. I don't mean like a love connection, I mean there was a thing. I mean there might be a love connection, but there was a thing. That was the big thing. I really don't know what I'm trying to say. Right, come on. Let's get to this next section. Great loading screen. Loving this. Really, really good. Unless it's crashed. That's a possibility. Has it crashed? It's going to be a shame if it has. And I need to do this for a fourth time. Right, brief intermission, folks. Hey guys, just jumping in here real quick. I don't have the green screen up, so I've got flickering happening everywhere, and it's a bit temperamental. So, I have tried to get to the point where I've been able to bridge from where the previous bit cut out after it had the crash to where I was before. Where I was before wasn't too far away from where it crashed, so I'm just putting this message in as an interim, basically just to say I've made the decision that I'm just going to bridge what happened before the crash at the start of what happened before the previous episode that got deleted. So basically there was a bit of a discussion around the world tiers. I felt as though I was essentially hitting a point where I was beginning to struggle with the world tiers quite a lot, and they automatically update like every time they like you level up the world tier, it'll automatically take you up there, but the difficulty increases each time with it as well. So you'll go from, I went from, I think it was hard at world tier 4, and then it went to expert at world tier 5. It was adding on 2 levels onto enemies, but it does give you extra % chance at getting better loot. So that was the positive side, but honestly, I was seriously getting my backside handed to me, and I was trying to make a decision. Should I be automatically progressing the levels? So I stopped the episode. I went away to find out, and the overwhelming answer was no. You should let the world tiers increase. But there were a couple of comments saying if you're not having fun, just stop. Just reduce the world tiers or whatever. But the vast majority of comments were like, no. Let the world tiers progress. And people were given advice on keeping an eye on things like, first of all, gear, making sure that they suit your skills if you are equipping an item because of the skills that they enhance, or even just ensuring that you're equipping the right things into the gear, which I'm sure is going to become more apparent when we progress, because I've not got a piece of gear that allows us to implement anything to it yet. But I think we're also yet to bump into crafting, so again, that might be something that we are able to do. The big lesson I've learned, and I mentioned this in the next bit, is prepare for missions. That's a huge statement. I was vastly underprepared for this mission, and that's where this dilemma came from. So I will leave it to me to say what I have decided I'm going to do with regards to world tiers in the next segment, but I just want to bridge where the last episode cut to black and where the next episode, or at least the next segment, picks up. But I've combined both episodes, so you're going to be seeing this as one big spectacular thing. So enjoy it, and yeah, I'll just blend out now and let you enjoy the next segment. Thanks, guys. I did some reading online, and it turns out that I am terrible. I'm just terrible. So basically, people are saying they started having problems that about World Tier 7. I started having problems at World Tier 5. That's pretty embarrassing. But anyways, they say online, there were multiple opinions, to be honest. Some that said just keep going in terms of World Tier, and others that said just play to whatever you're having fun at, and when the game stops being fun because of the World Tier, you've got two options. You can farm, but that's farming for gear, not for levels, because you've got to remember it's adding extra levels on top of your levels, so you're still going to be fighting enemies harder than you. And basically the people that are fighting on higher world tiers, the higher they got, and when they're hitting like 11 seemed to be the one which a lot of people were having difficulties at, but that's here, out of here, so you know it's a huge it's you know, yeah, it's a significant difference between the two. They were saying that they actually ultimately found that on the route to 11, you really start having to focus on the different systems in the game. So they had to start focusing on their in fact, I'm not gonna say what it is they were focusing on, because it's a little bit of a spoiler, and I didn't mind learning, but just in case you want to learn at the point where I learn in game, then I'm not going to mention it. Amongst other things, of course, you know, the leveling and gear, ensuring that they've got the right level of gear equipped. I don't have that at the moment. A few of my items are under-leveled, but excuse me, are providing me with suitable skill enhancements. That's not always going to be the case. I'm going to have to sacrifice things at certain points because the levels are going to keep going. So, let's jump in to World Tier 5. We're going to continue as is. There's nothing stopping me from just going, nope, this is enough. I'm going back to what I was on before and just leaving it as that. But I'm not going to. I am not planning to do that. What I plan to do is see this game through as far as I can until I am literally at a point where I'm like, I cannot keep doing this. There is a mission, I have been told, that is easier to farm on. Humans are apparently a lot more difficult than monsters in this game. I'm assuming monsters hit harder as a result of that design choice. But there was a mission, which I'll remember the name of when I say it. And when it comes up, I will mention it. But I said replaying that mission is a good way to basically get your just to farm some gear, and ultimately if that's what we need to do because we're under-geared, that's something I'm happy to do. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that I'm the best player in the world, because I absolutely am the furthest thing. Well, I'm somewhere in the middle. Am I? Yeah, I'd like to say that I'm not in the worst half of players in the world, but not in the best half of players in the world. I'm sort of in the middle. I'd be pretty gutted if I was like bottom 30% in the world or something, like, ever. But yeah, I'm overthinking this. There's people who literally don't play games, and if they were better than me at games, then I mean, I'm sure there are like one or two absolute whiz kids who would probably pick things up a lot quicker than I do, but still. Yes, I am still thinking about it. Right, let's I keep forgetting I can't do them in one shot now. I need to be closer. That's okay. That one in. I love it when some games let you shoot the gun of the person that you're looking at, and that does damage to them. I always think it's quite funny. As if the gun is part of their body. I mean, in some games, I mean, I know that's a thing, but not in this one. Really need some new guns. I've had these for quite a while now. Use some new weaponry. Not that I don't appreciate the people that gave me them. In that case, them being the mission vendors, not actual people in real life. I have not played multiplayer in this game as of yet. Also, hopefully, as you're watching this, enjoying my deaths. Knew that message was going to inevitably pop up. If you're having too difficult a time, reduce the world tier. If I recall, although in saying that, you know what? I'm not progressing beyond this point, right? And before I did, I actually got for the captain. And it was around about that point when things started going wrong because I got surrounded. Because I was not paying attention to those whom were flanking me. And things went boobies up at that point, and I couldn't get past that section. I was obviously unable to get past that section. However, as a result of not making it past that section, what actually happened was, during my assault, the world tier went up, I believe, to level 5. Yeah, might have to equip that and sacrifice the ability bonus. What level are my pants? Level 7. Ah, so they are my level. And I'm not getting any bonuses from them, so I will equip them pants. Oh, these do loads of damage. Right. There we go. Oh, I meant to equip them. I thought I was holding in the button, but evidently not. I've actually got 2 that were better, so serves me right for not paying attention, I suppose. Let's mark them for deletion and get the wrong button. Oh, well, it's a good job I did. I think what the game needs drastically is an indicator that you're being attacked whilst you're in the menus. Like, really, really needs that. Because I was already, I was a goner. I'm so torn about the world tiers. I'll feel like such a failure if I reduce them. I'll definitely be able to do it at World Tier 4, without a doubt. And that was hard. This is now expert, right? But, what level's my weapon? I'm not trying to make excuses, but my weapon's level 4. And I'm fighting level 9 enemies. My rifle's a little bit higher. Level 5. And I'm fighting level 9 enemies. I'm kind of the opinion when I get good gear, well, not even so much just good gear, just good weapons, I can, at that point, resume the automatic world tier increases. It pains me to say that, because I'd love to have completed this on world tier 5. I'm about to level up as well. Which means that the enemies are leveled up to level 10 as well. Oh, gosh. The worst bit is I've already done all of this as well. This is me replaying the mission because I was so silly before with my with the settings that I chose, and this is what I'm stuck with as a result. No, I'm not leaving. Jason Belfort there. Yeah, I'm not leaving scene. So it's an additional word, but let's keep things family friendly. Right. I'm noticing when I'm dying, my world tier isn't dropping below where it started, but the level increase remains. So I get the level increase, but the world tier that's not solid yellow, the bit that's kind of extended a bit, like a reproductive organ, is essentially, I think that's a bit that goes down, like a reproductive organ, but the blue bit of the level remains up like a reproductive organ, and we all know that blue and reproductive organs go hand in hand, so family friendly, keep it family friendly, Sonder, family friendly. Blow up because I'm a nice guy. Oh, you didn't even blow up. Oh well, because I'm a nice guy. I much prefer having Q, E, and F as my buttons. The only one I might change is F. Might change is F. I'm not 100% sure on it yet. And I might change that to my... oh dear. Because I'd rather F be the one to use containers and stuff, and then I was so close to hitting escape and going into my controls. I'm just not going to do that. Instead, we're going to set him on fire, kill him, we'll get that extra health. Right, are these enemies going to run towards me? No. They're not. Options. I've just heard move out. I could be dead when I come out of this, but... I'm still okay. Interaction. It's now going to be F. Skill 3 is now going to be... right, cool. And I'm going to... swap them round. I hope that applied. I did, right. Sweetness, let's go. So that should be melee, yep. Nope, it's not. That was the skill to set people on fire, but okay. Q. Nobody there. Well, there was, but just too far away. E. Yes, I can see the explosive on the ground, but surrounding myself again. Oh, that's the captain. Run, 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 run. I really don't think there's a benefit to grinding levels, except getting points. But I don't think that the points keep up with the... there were the beams that killed me earlier. I don't think the points quite keep up with the other problems create... oh no, not ammo. That's not good news in the slightest, because I really don't get much of this ammo. Right, take out this guy. Quickly switch to this. Run, 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 run. I've got a plan. I've got a plan, but this is going to be real quick stuff because it starts thinking you're leaving. No, run back in. Watch the button. Watch the button. Watch the button. Did I change it? F. Right. To pay it respects. Whew, that was close. Right, you and oh, I leveled up at least. The world here didn't go down. It went up that little bit. Yeah, I'm certain of it. But I'm convinced I read somewhere that it goes down. Anyways, which burden is Oh, that was a good guess. Wondering which one gives me this. Right, so increase your weapon damage 10% against marked enemies. How do I mark enemies? Any ideas? Because I don't know. Yeah, these are all just cosmetic stuff. Love some good gun cosmetics. That'll be really sweet. Right, and I am going back into our favourite menu. I've probably just aggroed the people, have I? Not yet. Right, controls. How do you mark someone? Mark. It's not there. Okay. Skills. None of them mark. Now, does that mark them? Because if it does, 10% increased damage against somebody who is inflicted with that is quite good. We're going to test it. As you'll see, they are level 10, as I said they would be earlier, because of my level increase. But ultimately, I am still using the same level 4 gun, so yay. Now, there is a lesson that I have learned as a result of my failures, and that is, before heading out, make sure that you are properly equipped via the vendor. Come on. Where are you? Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna lose then. No. It's a really good one. In fact, my menu was telling me that I was getting hit that time. Oh, it's a really good skill that I'll be losing as well. But I need to stop thinking about that right now. Let's just kill these and then have a think about it. They don't disappear, so... Right, the helm. What's the helm give me? Some really good stuff because of these. But 145 versus 107. So 35.6. We'll keep an eye on that. 35.6. 36.9. So gain like over 1% just from that one little item. And now I'm going to do the same with this. So was it 36.9? 2 seconds. 36.9. 37.2, so I've gained like almost 2% damage reduction. It may not sound a lot, but it is impactful. Every little helps, as they say here. It's the guns that I need though. Honestly, as much as I love assault rifles, I'd change weapon if like a new good weapon dropped. You know what? My sidearms have not been getting a lot of love, and oh no, it's infinite. These have just been upgraded. I say upgraded. These have just been bought. Why aren't I using these? Instead, I've just been whinging. Oh, that's a perfect. Look how many bullets you get. 34 in a round. Whoa. Well, I've been underutilising a very, very, very good weapon. And that means that... Oh, you can hold them down as well. Oh, these are... Oh dear. These are great. And then I can just switch to my assault rifle as a backup. Hello. I am equipped to deal with you now. Look how much easier he went down. And how I'm still struggling because I've got no cover. Yay! But I'm optimistic because I've got my new... I say my new sidearm. The sidearm that I got before the mission. Yeah, my world tier is definitely going up still, so I don't know what that thing about it going down was. I don't know if it meant if I like left the level, which I don't plan to do. Let me turn. I don't even have to worry about ammo. I can just. Oh dear. World tier 6. I'm looking at you. Ooh, getting my good feeling back again. Pistol Master Tier 1. Don't think it actually increases your mastery in terms of, damage, but it's still a nice accolade to have. These are really good. I'm sure the next assault rifle I get, which is closer to the level I'm at now, will be also really good. But this is just completely outplaying the level 4 weapon I had before. So in this game, level of your weapon really, really does matter. And preparing for the mission that you undertake also really, really matters. 2 lessons learned. Don't underplay your side. And the second one is what I just said, is prepare for the mission that you're undertaking. Lessons from Sonder. The School of Sonder. Don't go for the School of Sonder, trust me. That's a bad idea. Now I know it's F because I'm getting better at remembering that. Remember the cover, Sonder. Remember cover and you can do great things. Right, where's the fake captain? Come on then. There's only one captain here. There's two. There's me and there's Dio. But there's a fake captain. He goes by the name of Captain. I think he just literally Captain. That's how fake he is. He couldn't even think of a name. He just calls himself Captain. Who does that? A fake one. That's who does that. Eat fire. Dolphin flames. It's the least that you deserve. Oh, I've not been using my... I haven't done my tests on them either. To see if they... Oh, right at the edge. To see if they take more damage. Oh, he's fully healed. That's not exactly fair. I know I heal, but like not to the same rate as him. I'm assuming he's marked when he's got that on him. Stop doing that. Stop healing. See, he's fully healed again. That didn't feel good. That didn't feel good either. Yes, there we go. Oh, and who was whining about world tiers, honestly? Unusual double gun. I'm going to pick it up and we will have a look. They're better than what we're wearing, so I'm going to equip them. But the other clown has baggy pants. Let's put this one down. Well, Brad. Eat. Who's left? We've got three. We got three. Nope, we got a lot more than three. But none of them are the fake captain. I hope. I hope he's not just respawned because he can. That's something that a fake captain would do. Does a bit of damage, more than I thought it did before. And I'm sure it marks them all, so I think that actually does play a part in my rotation now. We're going to do Q right there, and just it's a good interruption as well. If you're in trouble, bosh. Right, okay, we did it. Just knocked over my flask, but it was a worthwhile celebration, I suppose. And that is the curtain call. Ta-da! This is where I made it to. And this was the travel point. So, as you can see, it's a new map. And we're just at the camp. But there's a lovely view. If you go around, I think, just up here. Yeah, you get a lovely view of... Got a nice waterfall coming out of a sewage pipe. You got the thing, ship thing up there. what I thought was there's rock, but then there's like another rock there and there, so maybe not. But still, similar looking. And it's a different planet, so don't think it's Ayers Rock. But it probably was modelled after Ayers Rock. Anyways, obviously got the city there. You've got an invisible wall preventing me from doing anything stupid, which is probably for the best. And this is where I shall be leaving you for today's episode. So if you have enjoyed what you've watched, please do subscribe. It really does help the channel. Don't forget to like, comment as well. They are also really good ways to engage with us and allow us to know what's working, what's not, and we'd love to hear from you. And yeah, anything that you've got to feedback, whether it be good or bad, please do feel free to do so. And yeah, we absolutely love to hear your comments. So on that note, I've been Sonder. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks, guys.